Hi, I'm Kaine Ruddach. I'm a West End performer turned content creator. So my transition from West End performer to content creator wasn't on purpose. I'd like to pretend it's some plan that I've had for forever. It just kind of didn't end up being like that. I got offered another West End contract in Starlight Express, which I think I've mentioned publicly before, but I just kind of felt like my heart wasn't in it anymore, and it's hard because that's all I'd ever wanted to do. And then all of a sudden, as you get a little bit older, you're like, oh, maybe my priorities are a little bit different, and maybe what I wanted isn't what's best for me. So, I don't know, it's quite difficult. I wish it was a plan. It wasn't a plan, it just kind of happened. My audience are like the most accepting, like they would have anyone and they'd welcome them with open arms. And I think TikTok is amazing for that, because sometimes you can go into the wrong side of TikTok and it's not for you. But what I like about TikTok is it's got a place for everyone. Anyone can create their own kind of world with their own kind of audience, and that's what's amazing about it. I personally have found being my authentic self online really, really easy, because I think I've always kind of just been unapologetically me, even from growing up. I was very, very lucky and very fortunate to have an amazing family and support system. So I think I've never really shied away from myself, whereas I think if my situation was a little bit different, I could have found it a little bit daunting, because people will say anything online. Like, it's literally like no holds barred. Like, people don't care. They don't care about how you're gonna feel. So you have to have really thick skin. But luckily, when you create that kind of world for yourself online, you've got people that are willing to go to bat for you. So I know that if I'm gonna get something online, I know that someone's gonna go, nope, absolutely not having that, which I love, because it just makes, it's such a sense of community. And that's what I love about being gay as well. It's like, you've got that sense of community that I don't think straight people really have, because we've all kind of banded together and we go, no, I'm me and I'm gonna do me no matter what. I think being myself has helped quite a lot of young people in terms of like dance and musical theatre world. I'm not sure about like content creator side of like normal people, but I know for a fact that when I've met like young gay children at like stage door, they've come up to me and they've been like, oh my God, like I saw you do this, and like I watched you in this before and I've come to watch you in this. And that always makes me feel so happy that I'm kind of that person that I kind of needed when I was younger, that I can be like that kind of, not guiding light, because that's not what I've ever set out to be, but just someone in their life that they go, oh my God, I can do that too. Me and Joe sharing our life online is chaotic, in one word. Like, our lives day to day are just a little bit mental, and his entire family are absolutely mental, but I would not change them for the world. They are the best, and they are kind of like my surrogate family down here in the south. I'm from Sheffield originally, so all my family are in the north, so I don't really get to see them as often as I want to, but it's just mental. Like, all of this, and so many eyes watch us. I don't think it's normal for so many eyes to be watching like family and home life, but I absolutely love it. It's so nice. It's like we're like one massive extended family with everyone that gets involved, gives their 2 pence and goes, oh no, Kaine said this to Lisa, Lisa said this to Kaine, but I absolutely love it. I feel like this is a universal experience for all gay children, my age especially, but Miss Congeniality 2 was my like gay awakening, and I don't even know why, because it was, oh my God, Sandra Bullock in that film. I don't know why I was like, she's Mother. She's literally just Mother. I don't know why, even as a kid, I was like, no, she's an icon. And it wasn't that like I fancied her or anything like that. I was like, I want her to be my best friend, which is so strange that I knew at that age, but I was like, I think this means I'm gay. I don't know why that was my gay awakening, but it was. It's a sin. I wish I had that growing up, because just like the raw kind of emotion that makes you feel as a gay person or a queer person, it's unlike anything that I've ever watched. And it honestly, it affected me for weeks, just because it's so raw and real. And I wish that everybody got to experience that kind of like exposure growing up, and I wish I had that when I was younger, but I've had it now, and it's amazing. My advice to anyone in queer youth now is just be yourself, but be safe. trust in who you are as a person and just run with that, as long as you're in a safe environment that you can do that. But just be yourself. I'm still figuring out who I am. I'm still figuring out all the quirks that I've got. I don't think that's ever really over for anyone, no matter whether you're straight, queer, or not. Like it's so easy to try and like fit in to these stereotypes that life kind of throws at you. Just be yourself. If you fit into that stereotype, that's fine too. Just be yourself and just be unapologetically yourself.